Sometimes in the night, some bad boys used to stay in that spot, and all of us have seen it as dark spot.
I don't have any information about that, but there is one day previously that I saw one person attacking one woman for down there. That is the only thing I have seen.
Authorities have consistently assured of measures in place to curb these criminal activities. 90-year-old Mama Felicia Sani, popularly known as Mama Market and a resident of Utako, went down memory lane to recall the level of security threats that used to bedevil Utako district. Today, Mama Felicia is rather grateful for the efforts that have been invested by the Utako police to bring about sanity.
Before police came, it was hold on, catch am every day. Killing people was just like killing rats here. We are so scared of this place. Without police, you can't stay here. If we have anybody to thank in this area, it's just Nigerian police.
The nonagenarian believes that beyond the need for government to invest more in police manpower, the people will also do better by supporting the security agency through credible information and other means for
police
results.
Cannot work in isolation, because police is not living in a house. Around us, now we know thief were they here. Like there was a clique of some boys living under that mango tree before. There was a mango tree there. Now there be their camp. Now me go call police. Now me and this my neighbor here. Now we go call police. Say those boys before they catch them.
Meanwhile, the security handlers advise residents to stay vigilant, avoid isolated areas, and ensure proper safety measures.
Thank you, Onotu, for that beautiful background report. And we saw how it used to be in those days from a wonderful mommy there in that report. Quite interesting. Okay, now let's meet our guest. She is the delectable Chief Superintendent of Police, Josephine Onovo, who is the Divisional Police Officer in charge of Utaku. Thank you, Ma, for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, our pleasure. You have watched the background reports. I was actually particular about mommy there, who was telling us how it used to be in those days. It's quite peaceful, and we had this communal living and all that. So what's your reaction to that background report about the security situation in Utaku?
Okay, the background is a reflection of our day-to-day activities. Prior to now, like she said, Utaku used to be a hub of criminal activities and all that, but that is in the past. Now, residents are going about their business and they sleep with their two eyes closed. So Utaku is relatively calm and peaceful.
Okay, before we dwell more on Utaku and its environs, I must say congratulations to the Nigerian police, which you're one of them. We want to congratulate you for having a successful National Police Week. It was marked with series of activities and climaxed on Monday at the Eagle Square. So going forward, what would you say? Is it like a morale booster to the Nigerian police? You had series of activities, touched lives of Nigerians. We saw police sweeping, cleaning the streets. Some people will actually be running away. Are they coming to arrest us? We have never seen something like that. So what's the day all about? Can you just briefly tell us before we continue with our discussion?
Okay. You know, we're trying to showcase what we do or who we are. Police is not just about security. So we try to show the public that police is truly your friend. Okay. So my own area command, we went to a particular market, we swept, they were shocked, they were surprised. And then when we did a walk from First Headquarters to Unity Fountain, you know, people were just watching and it was amazing. So we're trying to showcase other things that we do aside from patrol and guard.
Okay. It was really colorful. It was
Very.
really interesting seeing them in that beautiful uniforms and doing what usually we don't see them do. So we say once again, congratulations.
Thank
Okay,
you.
back to our discussion, security situation of Otago. Like you said, it used to be a serious issue, but now it has reduced. So people be wondering, what about this issue of pockets of robbery, car theft, that are still being reported in some areas? How do you intend to nip that also in the board? And how do you intend to sustain the breakthrough that people have reported in that area?
Okay, yeah, there's been a significant change in the situation of Otaku, like I earlier said. So we intend to sustain that by continuous patrol, visibility patrol. We have undercover operatives, and then we do robot stop and search. And you know, those thieves and criminals, they don't like the presence of the security. On if they spot a police vehicle patrolling left, right, and center, they get uncomfortable and they decide to relocate or leave Otako entirely.
Okay. So that is what has been working for you, I guess.
Yes, yes.
Okay, how have these security concerns, affected your daily lives in Otago? But we agree with you, and from what they have also said, that it has reduced drastically. But for the pockets that I've mentioned, how has it affected your daily lives?
Of course, there's no business thrives in an environment that is not peaceful. So we keep doing our best, like I said, to ensure that the place is calm, and so far there's no issue of concern
Okay,
in Otaku.
that's good to hear. And then we know that Utako is, like we said, commercial hub. One is also park to like interstate connection to different states, because we have major parks in that Utako district where people from different states come into Abuja or go out of Abuja. And I know such kind of areas will definitely pose security challenge. How are you, coping with that? But before you respond, we'll get our callers who will join us through the telephone to be part of this conversation. Thank you. If you're just joining us or if you're watching us, this is Call the Police live on the Unity Station, NT Channel 5, Abuja. Like we always do it every Wednesday, you can be part of this discussion. The number is showing on your screen already. You can call us, make your observation, and be part of the discussion. Today, our focus is on around Utako district and environs. Remember, Utako is a major commercial hub in the Federal Capital Territory, talking about people traveling in and out of the state, and we have lots of markets around there. So you can call us if you have any concern regarding Utako or any other issue you want to address in terms of security in the FCT. Call us on the numbers shown on your screen and be part of the discussion. So I was talking about the parks and how densely populated it will be in terms of activities. How are you controlling that?
Okay. In terms of talking about the motor parks, we have unions. We have different unions in at our various parks. So for the Agberos and others, if you have to be a part of that, you have to belong to a particular union. You have to be coordinated.
Oh.
Yes. And then you are not allowed to carry out your offloading and loading along the road. You do it within your premises. So it has to be organized, irrespective of the fact that it attracts different characters.
Sure.
We still try to get them to be coordinated to allow
So you
road
mean the
users.
Agberos and all that, they have their union
Yes.
such that they are coordinated? Oh, that's
We
interesting.
have, once in a while, some of them will go out of their way to commit, then we still bring them back to order. You have to like obey the rules and regulations. They have unions, they have different parts, they have different organizations that, and they have rules and regulations guiding their
Oh.
conduct.
Okay. So
Yes.
now, this DP, one major challenge in that area is the beggar runabout, and it's synonymous to issues of protests. One particular one that is always given concern as far as FCT's the concern is the issue of this Shiite movement. You know, sometimes they just come unannounced, and each time they come out, there's always a security breach. It's always a challenge. How prepared are you? You know, to contain that beggar runabout.
Okay. Um, as we speak, the Commissioner of Police has made it mandatory that every every day we have different divisions contribute officers that are manning that area to check the activities going on around Bega roundabouts.
Okay.
And it will be a disservice to the nation for any law enforcement organ
Yeah.
to fold its arms and watch groups carry arms against the government of the day that is catering for its needs. So we will not fold our arms and watch beggar roundabout or any other place for that to be turned into chaos and anarchy.
So it's all about combing and combing to make sure that FCT is secured. So what's the update in terms of cultism related activities in that area?
Calls.
Cult activities in that area.
Okay.
What's the update?
We cannot say we have achieved total freedom, but I can assure you that with our constant patrol, raiding, and undercover agents, we have the activities of cults and cultism has been brought to its barest minimum.
Okay. Okay, DPO, every Wednesday on this platform, we talk about one chance. We don't get tired of talking about it because even though we say it has reduced, but once in a while you hear people scream and shout and report cases of one chance. So for the sake of our FCT residents, because it's a security issue and it's business, the police is doing their bits. What is expected of the FC resident in terms of security consciousness so that they will not fall victim?
Okay, I will advise the residents to use motor parks. Don't board vehicle along the roads. Don't board vehicle along the road. You can use any motor park around you. Be patient. Wait for the turn. Don't always be in a haste to leave. You see, people don't usually get patient to use the park
Yeah.
and wait for turns. They are always in a haste, thereby falling victim. And basically, they should be patient. They should be
Okay,
patient.
what about a situation where somebody goes even to the park and still fall victim?
Well, we cannot say okay, it doesn't happen entirely, but it's rare. It's very rare you go to the park because, like I earlier said, they have union, they have tons, they have I think this sticker on their vehicle that has numbers, so they are all known. They know each other. So it's rare for an operator who has been there for a long time to opt for one chance. So I believe this one chance, they just breeze in, carry out their activities, and yeah. So the residents shouldn't allow themselves to fall victim. Go to the park, order Uber or any other legitimate
Vehicle.
vehicle.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for joining us. You're live on TV. Hello?
Mavis from Utako.
Mavis from Utaku.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Please, what is the police doing about the scavenging activities going on around Utako area, especially at the back of Jabi Park? Because that place has become a heaven for the scavenger activities.
Okay.
And criminals are taking over that place. So what is the police doing about that place? Because we are at the mercy of the.
Okay, Mavis from Utaku, thank you for calling. I was actually going to ask you about the situation of scavengers, popularly known as Babambola in that area, and then this caller also asked the same thing. How is the situation like in Utaku? He has mentioned a particular area of distress.
Okay. We raid and continues we raid. Yeah. So the area he's talking about, recently there was Operation Sweep.
Okay.
Yes, there was Operation Sweep that involved different agencies, security agencies, like we had the police, the military, we were there. I was part of that operation. Yes, we they pulled down most of their shanties.
Okay.
So recently, recently, there has been no shanties, and even as at yesterday, we did raiding.
Okay, maybe Mavis maybe has not visited there in a
Maybe.
while. So for people like Mavis, maybe you can go back there and then call us next week to report your findings on the program. Let's know if we need to go back to DPO to go back to that place for raid. Thank you. Okay, this issue of security tips to FCT residents. We always give security tips to FCT residents. Like I say, you're doing your own, we're also doing our own. So what are those small tips that you think they should do for their everyday living to be successful?
Okay. Security, like we always say, is everybody's business. Try to guard your belongings. Don't leave valuables in the car open to attract passers-by. By so doing, you will get someone break into your car and try to do away with them. And then if you see something, say something. Don't keep quiet, because security is all our business. It's not just the business of the police alone. Give us information, come up with your information. We cannot be everywhere at all times.
Okay, quickly, when you say if you see something, say something, something came to my mind. This issue of confidence building with members of the public who share credible information with you, are they protected?
Of course, of course. No officer will come and say, okay, this is the person that gave me information that something is happening. I mean, it's not done. You get the information, you swing into action, and then you save the day.
Okay, okay, because some people have once in a while accused the police of if I bring information, I become the victim or I become the target. Has that narrative changed? Because a few people have made that complaint. Okay, before you respond to that, let's pick this caller, and this happens to be the last caller. Good morning, make it quick. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Sophie. I'm calling from Utako.
Okay, Sophia from Utaku. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, I just want to bring to the notice of the police command about this area council town that are out on the road harassing motorists around the Jabi Utako axis. I want to know what is the police doing to check their excesses, as they constitute threats to road users.
Many thanks, Sophia. We have discussed this on several occasions in this program, and they say that they are under control. We still see them on the road, these touts. What is your stand? We don't really know.
Area council touts.
Yes, they say they are collecting receipts. They say they are collecting. They're from AMAC.
From commercial vehicle or from every passerby? I haven't seen that.
Oh, we see them on the road. We see them on the road, and we have discussed them on this program several times. And from one of our outings, they actually said that they have been banned, but we still see them on the road. So probably maybe you get final from the command and
Yes, we'll have to discuss that at the management level if it really exists. I've not seen them.
Okay, from Sophia, I want to believe it's existing. So
Okay.
probably if it is okay for them to operate, let's know why they are harassing people on the road so that at least the police will put an end to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you so much, DPO Josephine Onovo, for coming on the program this morning.
Thanks for
Thank you for
having
sharing
me.
your thoughts, your experiences with us on the program. And thank you for your calmness.
Thank you.
And it is on that note we conclude today's edition of Call the Police. Thank you for watching. See you next week when we come your way with another episode from all of us. We say good morning.